Welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire Garber. I'm a mindset and manifestation coach. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to jump to a higher timeline and stay there. But before I get into it, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that now and like this video so you see more just like it. And now let's get into it. Every choice you make is aligning you and attuning you to a timeline. What's a timeline? A timeline is a frequency. And you know what kind of timeline you're living in by the way you feel. Is the timeline elevated, uplifting, inspiring, light, beautiful? Or is the timeline or the experience low vibrational, dark, dreary, gloomy, not the greatest? And here's the thing. Most people bounce back and forth between their old self and the new self. The old self is attached to an old timeline, an old identity or energy. And the higher timeline, the new timeline, is going to require a new identity, a new energetic blueprint. So today I'm going to show you how to jump timelines and how to stay there. So step one is recognizing the old timeline loops. So you're going to grab your pen and your paper and you're going to write down a few notes. The first question I want you to think about is this: what thoughts, beliefs, habits, and feelings are currently keeping you in an old timeline? List 3, 4, or 5 habits, thoughts, stories, and feelings that keep you repeating the same loop. What are you engaging with that's not helping you? What are you doing or not doing that could either be serving you or what you're doing that's not serving you? For example, if you're trying to manifest money, but you're checking your bank account every single day out of fear, it's not going to work, because you're in the energy of doubt. If you're trying to manifest love, but you're obsessively scrolling on dating sites or going on like as many dates as you can, that's the energy of fear. That's the energy of lack, and you're trying to overcompensate. Not saying not to date, but also consider the energy you're putting into your dating experience. If health is something you want to experience more of, a timeline of abundant vital health, but you're sitting on your ass all day, that's not going to help you. So just take a moment and journal. What are the top 3 habits, patterns, behaviors, and feelings you're engaging with daily that are not helping you? Awareness is the portal. You have to start by getting more aware of your current situation and what you're doing or not doing. When you name the old timeline patterns, that's the first step of shifting them. Okay, so step 2, you are creating your higher timeline blueprint. This is where it gets exciting. So I want you to ask yourself, who am I in the timeline where it's already done? Who is that version of you? I want you to write down 3 to 5 cues of your higher self. So think emotions, behaviors, identity markers, how they carry themselves, how they think, how they feel, how they move, how they speak, how they engage with the world, how they show up, how they protect their energy, how they discern, how they share. For example, walks into a room with presence, doesn't walk in hunched over, hiding, but walks in like safe to take up space, makes decisions quickly, isn't doubting themselves or holding themselves back with indecisiveness, is not procrastinating, is doing the things, is taking action, is aligning themselves with that timeline, invests in themselves, is spending money on themselves, is learning, is reading, is engaging with new courses, new material, new content, feels safe in abundance, doesn't need to check for validation or approval consistently, obsessively. They know what's up because they're living in the energy. So think 3 to 5 cues of your higher timeline self. Who are they? What they think, what they feel, what they believe, what they know to be true, what they know to be possible, how they engage with life in ways that they're not engaging with life now in the current timeline. So take some time, pause this video, write out a few cues that you can anchor into every day from now on. I also want you to come up with an embodiment cue. Choose one physical anchor: posture, breath, affirmation, style, energy. Choose a cue, an embodiment cue that you can lock into daily. This is your ritual. It's the way you remember who you are, the way you remember the timeline. So remember this, timelines are not out there. They're in here. It's your vibration. And you have access to higher timelines every moment of every day. There's no such thing as linear time in the quantum. Everything is happening right now. It's all instant. You can shift to a higher timeline right now. And the more you practice this new blueprint of your higher timeline, the faster you will jump into the higher timeline. And the more you practice jumping into your higher timeline, the more you live there, the more you exist there, that's when your reality really starts to shift, because you're no longer identifying with the old self, which is attached to an old timeline. So accessing higher timelines is a game of identity and vibration. It's who you are at that timeline, what you vibrate, your energetic blueprint. So identity is supported by the energetic blueprint. Those are your cues. That's your embodiment. So step 3 is stabilizing with a ritual and environment. This is very important. Rituals are everything when it comes to changing your reality, shifting your point of attraction, and jumping into new timelines. So your morning ritual should involve grounding, feeling, embodying, connecting with your higher self. Those cues you came up with in the last step, you want to call those up every morning before you even leave your bed. Get into the energy of your higher self. Affirm your higher timeline self. Who is that person? One suggestion is to give them an avatar, give them an alter ego, like a name. And it's like go gadget, go XYZ. Who's your alter ego? Get into the energy of that person before you even leave your bed. When you brush your teeth and you're looking in the mirror, see them in the mirror. The rich you, the wealthy you, the lovable you, the in-love you, the successful you. Your evening ritual is to reflect and ask yourself this question. Did I live in my new timeline today? Where did I slip? And if you slipped, that's totally normal. It's totally fine. You're not punishing yourself. There's no shame. There's no guilt. But the more aware you can become of the moments where you slip, which are likely the moments where you feel triggered by the 3D, then tomorrow you can be more aware and conscious so you don't make the same mistake. The other part of this is upgrading your environment. A new timeline will mean new people, new ways, new behaviors, new actions, new attitudes, new vibes, new spaces. All of this is reinforcing the new frequency. You can't be engaging with all the stuff, the people, the experiences, the groups, the conversations of your old timeline if they were keeping you there. Expansion and elevation requires change. This can be uncomfortable at the beginning, but once you're in a higher timeline, you will start attracting in more that is resonant with your new frequency. New people, new friends, new spaces, new conversations, new places, new resources, new opportunities. Here's the key. Consistency keeps you from falling back. The more often you stay in the vibration, in the frequency of your higher timeline, the more you reprogram your subconscious and create safety in your nervous system. This is essential for you to get to the higher timeline and to stay there. You need to make it your new normal, your new default. And this is 100% dependent on the energetic blueprint that you create that supports your new identity, which aligns you with the higher timeline. So timelines shift when you do. Choose the new cues, embody them daily, and your reality has no choice but to shift. If you like this video and you are ready to dive deeper into your manifestation process and get really good at shifting your timeline, like instantly, I invite you to check out the Self-Made Manifest membership, which I created to hold space for people on this journey of radically changing their lives, healing the old wounds and stepping into the person you came here to be. Within the portal, you have access to all of my courses and programs, as well as 4 very powerful transformational challenges, which you can take over the course of 30 days. These challenges alone will help you change your life if you engage every single day. We also meet weekly for live Q&A, mindset, and meditation. The portal is powerful. It's only for those who are truly ready for transformation. If that's you, check the link in the description and join us. Or book a free clarity call with me and I'll help you get clear on where you are, where you want to be, and how to get you there. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that now. Like this video so you see more just like it, and we'll see you in the next one.